Good morning, MojoMan here, and today I'd like to take the opportunity to show you how to make a great cup of coffee. You know, most of us like coffee, some of us love coffee. Some of us don't even mind going to, say, maybe Starbucks or your local coffee house and spending, $4 a cup. I prefer to make my coffee at home. I do get my beans from a local coffee house. I get them whole. I like the bold taste of Sumatra. I think it's one of the most flavorful and, dare I say, maybe funky cup of coffee. However, you can choose your favorite beans, and I will take you through the steps to make that perfect cup of coffee. Damn, that's good. This is where we'll begin for the perfect cup of coffee. The coffee cabinet. In here is everything we need to make that perfect brew. We have our water holding device, and it will actually end up holding our brewed cup of coffee. Of course, our measuring device. We have 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoon measurer. We have the coffee holding device, the grounds that is. We have a gold microfilter. Of course, our favorite cup of coffee, Happy Le Pew. Coffee holdings, naturally, in an airtight container and of course stored in a cool and dry place. Coffee grinder, a must. A crucial step into making the perfect cup of coffee, of course, is water. Not any water will do. I prefer to use the filter water out of my fridge. However, you could use tap water. The one thing you do not want to ever do is use bottled distilled water. During the distilling process, it removes too much of the oxygen and your coffee will taste flat. This particular container will hold 15 ounces of water, and that's how much coffee I will be making today. In order to get that perfect cup of joe, one needs the ideal temperature. In this case, it's 185 degrees, which is just off the boil. So how much coffee do we need for the perfect cup of coffee? We need 2 tablespoons of ground coffee per 6 ounces of water. My coffee mug holds 15 ounces of water, thereby I know I need 5 tablespoons of ground. I'm actually going to take my 2 tablespoon measuring device, keep the beans over ever so slightly, and I'm going to measure out 6 tablespoons, which the resulting grind will end up with 5 tablespoons of grind. Our next step in achieving the perfect cup of coffee, of course, is the grind. We don't want it too fine, nor do we want it too coarse. I know in my kitchen with my grinder, in order to achieve the perfect grind, is approximately 13 seconds. Give a little tap to get the coffee dust off the top, and this is what you're looking for. That is the perfect grind for the perfect cup of coffee. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that is what we're looking for in the perfect water for the perfect cup of coffee. Just off the boil, it sounds like, I don't know, a small little electric train coming through your kitchen. We now take our water and let it run through the coffee grounds. This is only going to take a minute or so as it seeps through the coffee. The amount of time that it takes to go through results in the perfect cup. It doesn't sit on the grinds too long. It pulls out all the good coffee flavor, leaves the bitters behind. Most people make the mistake about not using enough coffee ground for their cup of coffee, and that's why it's bitter. They then think that by using less coffee will decrease the bitterness, and in fact it will increase it because now you have the same amount of water running over fewer grounds. So ideally, the 2 tablespoons per 6 ounces results in the perfect mix with the water running over the grounds for the precise amount of time, resulting in a great cup of coffee. The water has dripped through, and now I have this beautiful color in my coffee, which results in a great taste. I've added some half and half to my coffee mug. I like the creaminess, the silkiness that it adds to the coffee. You can drink your coffee black or with sugar if you prefer. Oh, doesn't that look absolutely wonderful? I am going to place the lid on top of the other mug to hold it and keep it nice and hot. Damn, that's good coffee. So there you have it, the steps necessary to make the perfect cup of coffee. I hope you'll try this yourself and see how good a cup of coffee can taste. I'm going to take my cup of joe and I'm going to go and edit this video now. Good morning. Damn, that's good coffee.